Yeah, that one that was, so like I knew it existed. He had written about it in his archives. In his memoirs. So, there are some Ben Gramm things at the Financial History Museum. There's some Ben Gramm things at Columbia. He's had a couple biographers. I contacted all the biographers. I looked in all of these finance archives. I could talk to his son, trying to find these papers, and no one had them. And so then it became like, okay, well, I know that this thing got mailed as a proxy to shareholders, and so I had gone through it's like a little bit of a famous thing, the origin of his activist campaign against the Northern Pipeline Company is he went to the ICC reading room and pulled this report on Northern Pipeline that no one knew about. So I did get that report from the federal archives, and I had a shareholder list, and so I looked at all the shareholders, and I tried to find it through them, and I never thought about the most obvious thing, which is that he had sent this to the Rockefellers, and the Rockefellers of course have an archive, and that was kind of the last thing I tried. So I called the Rockefeller archive, and they're like, yeah, it's not going to be here. And I was like, well, can I come up anyway? And I was just going through their, I think I requested 20 boxes or something of documents, and and it was in there. It was I turned the page, and it was just, that was a really good day. It felt like without that letter, it was going to be the same book, but it wasn't going to have a complete appendix, And so that just when I got that, that was also. There were many turning points in the process that made the project, more realizable, if that's a word, which I think it isn't. And that was a big one, finding that letter.